My name is Daniel Wanjala. I'll be sharing with you the lessons learned over the years from ground operations, safety, and runway safety. I've worked as an air traffic controller with the Uganda Civil Aviation Authority and also as an air navigation services inspector with the Uganda Civil Aviation Authority. And I'm currently working as an aviation safety officer in Mali with the United Nations peacekeeping operations. Previously also worked as a safety officer with the peacekeeping operations in the Democratic Republic of Congo. This type of work has given me chance to work at various airfields and with various stakeholders, both as an operator, as a service provider, at the same time as an inspector. Several lessons have been learned, and from which I think out of experience I've gathered ways of going about some of the challenges. Key of them have been, to mention but a few, incidents out of judgment errors at congested aprons by LDOM operators, not intended but unintended. The challenge has been that a number of times they are not so much used to the type of aircraft or type of equipment being operated at a particular airfield. And the challenge comes up when you have a new operator at the airfield. What we did was to have specific briefings to the ground operations staff about the type of aircraft that will be operating and the type of equipment to be used. And then we had a list of equipment to be used and the aircraft that will be operated that particular day. We also tried to make sure that the crew and the dispatchers at least had a meeting with the ground operations before they started operations. This enabled us to bridge the gap of judgment and them understand the characteristics of these aircraft. We also had a challenge with the wildlife management at especially remote airfields where there's no presence of civil aviation. For the domestic animals, fencing works. For the dogs, that is a challenge, especially the untamed dogs. What we did was, one is to engage the local veterinary services to assist us in removing and eliminating the dogs from the airside. We had to educate them, inform them about the hazard being posed, and then they provided the solutions. Some of them worked, and the communities also participated to make sure that no one wanted to see an accident happen. And then we have the issue of foreign object debris at the ramp. It is a challenge. Some people don't mind, especially at the remote airfields. Policies exist but not implemented. So what we did was, one, convinced management to clean up the ramp, yes. Also established procedures for heavy aircraft to be towed before starting up so that they don't blow the debris over to other aircraft parked in the close proximity. And then the weekly ramp walks to remove FOD and sensitize all stakeholders about FOD on the ramp. We have had the issue of the emergency response plan. Normally people don't give it much attention because no one expects an accident to happen. But in reality, accidents happen at the airfields, and collaboration and swift response is key in saving lives. We have had this challenge with us, calling for exercises and people don't participate. What we decided to do was to have specific subgroup meetings and brief them of their responsibilities about the actions to be taken in the case of an aircraft accident on the ramp. And then after a while, we did call for a combined emergency response drill where all stakeholders were able to participate, and the results were enormous. And when we had an accident at the airfield, people realized that actually this was actually very important, but we didn't have lots of gaps. They all knew what to do. It has been a lot of pressure and a lot of effort to have the management accept that emergency response drills are necessary. They are costly, yes, but they are necessary at the airfields. And for every single hazard reported, for every single incident that happens, it presents new challenges and new solutions for everybody to learn from. I already thought that safety ends, but safety never ends. It is always evolving. Thank you very much.